Hi Legion M, it's Terry Luberoff, COO and Head of Content, and I am so excited to introduce this brand new development project for Legion M. It's called The Gray Area, and it's an amazing graphic novel by John Romita Jr. and Glen Brunswick.
Ladies and gentle people, my name is John Romita Jr. I am a cartoonist, and I've been working in my field of comic book illustration for about 40-something years. I got lucky enough to come up with an idea based on a couple of life experiences. One was growing up in a Catholic family in a Catholic area of Queens, New York. I was fortunate enough to have a dear friend, rest in peace, New York City police officer, about to become a detective. Tortured soul, but a good cop. So the combination of the two things, I imagined if a cop like that does the right thing for the wrong reasons, let's just say, but he ends up getting things done, saving lives, but he's a corrupt son of a gun, cheats on his wife, blah, blah, blah. Where does a person like that go? And, Catholic, you think about purgatory. Well, I was fortunate enough to run into a brilliant writer named Glen Brunswick.
Basically, The Gray Area is a story about a corrupt cop named Rudy Chance. On a revenge bender, winds up getting killed and goes to a realm called the Gray Area. The Gray Area is a place where people sometimes get a second chance to return to Earth and redeem themselves. But the real hook here, and why this was different and interesting, is in order to return to Earth, you have to inhabit the body of someone that loved you, or you can't return. And Rudy did not make many friends on Earth.
John Romita Jr., creator of Kick-Ass, and Glen Brunswick. They came together to make really what can best be described as a supernatural cop story.
When you fill out your impulse survey, you tell us what you want to see. And this book, The Gray Area, was one of the most highly ranked comic books we've ever posted on Impulse. Because it's a development project, we're super early in our process. We finished our paperwork with the writers. We finished our paperwork with David Uslan, who we're going to be co-producing this project with. And we brought on a major A-list screenwriter to help us translate the book from page to screen. After that, we'll be putting together a package that's kind of like a sales package. And we'll be bringing it out to studios and networks and financiers, and it all depends on, is this going to be a feature film? Is it going to be a television series? And all of those questions are still up in the air because that's how early we are. But we wanted to bring you guys into the process so you get a behind the scenes look.
The visuals are incredible. It's a very, very distinct style, and we want to find a way to translate that style to the screen.
If God always was and always will be, and the universe is endless, the afterlife is going to be pretty crowded. Being in the business I'm in, as a cartoonist, creative cartoonist, so to speak, coming up with this imagery of the gray area just feels like it's MC Escher-esque. Face to every square inch of breathing space is covered by souls. And that's where we are.
On all the projects that we have going forward, we're constantly looking for ways to involve our members and investors in the actual production of these movies.
We'll be bringing you opportunities with behind-the-scenes development meetings, blog posts, and you may get some emails asking for your advice on who you think should be cast as the lead role.
I didn't think we would be lucky enough to run into these people at Legion M who cared about the story before we talked about this project this way. That was flattering, thrilling, and here we are.
I'm so excited to be working with John Romita Jr. and Glen Brunswick, and I can't wait to tell you more about The Gray Area as we continue our work on this amazing project.
I suggest you pick up a copy of the graphic novel. We have them available in our store now. Check it out. It is awesome.
This is a film that I think everyone's going to love.
I'm very proud of it, and I think you guys will love it too.